go when they die? Same place as everyone else, I'd wager. But what are our beliefs? What are the big questions religion's supposed to tackle? Where do we go when we die? Very large, heavy question. The lore has multiple options. Obviously, Valhalla, which is commonly romanticized as Valhalla, is the most common, despite the over-aggrandizement of that afterlife. Not everybody gets to go there, not everybody would want to go there. Pretty sure the average person doesn't want to fight and die every day, right? Of course, that's Odin's Hall, and then obviously there's Folkvanger, which is Freya's field, and supposedly they split the two between them. Thor is also said to take what I interpret as the working class. Some people interpret it as the slave class, but Thor is very much an archetype, a god of the working people. Farmers, craftsmen. Thor is very much a god of the average person, whereas with Odin, despite his popularity in today's culture, was more seen as a god of aristocracy as well as artistic and battle fury. He's essentially the embodiment of Oath, hence the Odin. Oath is the primal energy, that spiritual energy that like Berserker tap into, for example. And then of course there's Hel, which is one of the reasons I'm making this video. She keeps coming up. Hel is both the name of the goddess and the domain she resides over. Hel is the underworld. Hel originates from the word Kel, meaning hidden. Think the word helmet, right? Hiding your face. She's very much in a hidden place. Though there are some lore references to like being able to spot it from a couple of different places, but Hel's kind of the default from what we understand, but it might also be kind of a waiting room for the other afterlives. I'll speak to the goddess a little bit more when I do my archetype videos, which I know I keep talking about it, but I'm waiting to set up the home office first. Once that gets all set up, I can launch into that series of videos. But ultimately, I think that the modern idea of religion focusing on the afterlife is misplaced. We have no way of truly knowing. There's UPG, unverifiable personal gnosis, that can say this, that, or the other, and there's numerous volumes of various different mythologies that can allude to this, that, or the other, but we have no proof of it. I think it is a waste of time, honestly, to focus on an afterlife. We in no way in heathenry are obligated to strive toward Valhalla or Folkvanger or to, be in Thor's Hall. For us, it's more of a here and now kind of thing. From what my understanding of it is that the focus on the afterlife didn't even really happen until the Judeo-Christian influence. And it's thanks to that even as modern heathens, we focus on the afterlife. I love that quote from Keanu Reeves recently.
What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
That's kind of how the arch-heathens looked at it. Wasn't really focused on to the degree that Christians focus on it. When it comes to Christianity, they almost entirely focus on the afterlife. And that's really the major point of this video. Don't focus on what's going to happen after, because you don't know. Don't bet on something that you can't verify, but you have people in this life that love and appreciate you, or that will love and appreciate you because of the kind of person that you're trying to be. This is a little personal, but last year I lost my grandfather, who basically helped raise me. I've talked a little bit about my youth. My grandparents were a large staple in my youth due to my parents' actions. He was very much a father figure for me, and one of the things losing him taught me was that there are too many pains in this world to hold grudges. There are too many loved ones lost, shitty situations, too many crappy things in the world that we tend to dwell on that really don't matter. And that's how we should view the afterlife. It's not about what happens to you after you die. It's about the legacy you leave before you die. Of course, if you like the video, comment, subscribe, do the thing. I now have a Teespring, which I will link in the description below. If you follow me, you know I like to doodle. So I'm just kind of spitting out a bunch of t-shirt designs. Feel free to request some. Feel free to make suggestions. I have one that I was searching for the boy not too long ago. In runes, it says Dranger in training. Totally gonna order him one. Probably this next paycheck. Put a link to my Patreon and subscribe star. Skull.